This section is going to cover the geospatial data operations of buffering and dissolving. A buffer is a region that is less than or equal to a distance from one or more input features. Buffers can be created from point lines, polygons, or raster geospatial datasets. Buffers are typically used to identify areas or objects that are inside or outside of some threshold distance. Can you think of any examples where you might use a buffer? One example of a use of a buffer could be to determine how many homes are within a mile of the coastline. In this case, the coastline is the input, 1 mile is the threshold distance, which results in a polygon that extends 1 mile out from the coastline. We can then perform a spatial selection by selecting all the houses that are inside the buffer. To illustrate a buffer, the polygon on the left is the original input features. After specifying a buffer distance and running the buffer tool, a new polygon is created at the set buffer distance and surrounds the following outline of the original input feature. Let's now discuss the dissolve operation. The dissolve operation combines similar features within a data layer based on a shared attribute. For example, the dataset on the left has the attribute of north-south. If a state is in a northern state and has the value of 1, and if it's in a southern state, it has a value of 0. If we use this dataset and dissolve on this field, all states that have the value of 1 are dissolved into a single polygon. All states that have the value of 0 for the north-south attribute are dissolved into a second single polygon. The dissolve field can have as many different values as you can choose. However, only records with identical values for that attribute will be combined into a single feature.